Another prison means another very dangerous clear scenario, but in the depths of the underground, below the surface of the prison, Neil has discovered something truly horrifying. The evolved zombie known as the Necromancer, a twisted mockery of human form. Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. This is episode number 20 of my Revenge series with Neil Cassidy. Here he is, armed with his spear and his awakened teleportation powers. Unfortunately, our blink and stutter step are fairly low level, and with a focus at 13, he's not going to be able to cast either one of these to get out of this situation. So if you did miss the last episode, I've got a link to the full playlist down in the description. But Neil here found a second prison, so we immediately decided to come up here and clear it. The surface went really well. Almost no problems at all. We did see a couple more evolved zombies up there, but as soon as we came below ground, that's when the real surprises took us. So I wanted to stop any time-lapse footage and immediately bring you guys along for the ride as soon as I spotted this, because for one thing, the zombie necromancer is new to me, and of course it does say that it is an extremely dangerous opponent here. Yeah, so we are most likely going to go ahead and run away. I am curious about fighting it on the stairs, but let's just see. The map's not going to help me here. We need to run west and then south to reach the stairs. But yeah, if we stand above it, if we lead this guy just like any other zombie, we might be able to take him out. Not necessarily totally safely, because Neil can still take hits, you know, especially from an advanced zombie, I suppose, like this. But right now we're in pretty good set here. His mood's not bad. He is craving fire, but overall his focus is low, so we need to move. And he is tired, so he's not in the best mood for combat. Let's get out of here. We're going to sprint away from this disaster of a zombie. Alright, we got safe mode on. Of course, it saw me, so it most likely will follow. But I think I'm just going to head to the surface in hopes that it does not come this way. But we can also close the door. Alright, we will walk. Now, fortunately, like I said, the surface went really well. There's another underground portion we can check, and a few rooms that I haven't quite opened up yet. But yeah, this is a promising area. We haven't even seen the pantry or the tool area. Of course, the infirmary and its underground storage area is going to be very interesting to us. So I've got a few doors now to smash down, or possibly just lockpick. But I'm going to take care of that real quick, guys, and then we will do the looting. Alright, well, there was still a bit to clear up here. I had to get into these little kitchen areas, the officers' rest area. There were some upstairs zombies too. Now, I haven't gone back below ground and messed with that necromancer. Don't worry about that. But currently, Neil is just jazzing out to a little bit of music as we hacksaw our way through these fences. Now, a couple things I've learned in a recent live stream, which, by the way, if you're interested in watching the VODs, video on demands for those, I've got a link to the full playlist for all my old live streams down below. And if you want to catch me live streaming in the future, I've got a schedule on the community page of my YouTube channel, so I update that weekly. But anyway, one of the things I learned is that when you're listening to music like this with headphones, it actually does reduce the character's ability to dodge. So let's take a look. If we go to R, there it is, dodging is 2.3. And we can see that change if I come in here and turn off the smartphone for a moment. Let's turn off the music. Okay. We'll let one turn pass, or two. Now we'll take a look at it, and you can see dodging's gone up. Only a minor amount with this character, but still, it did increase. Now, my other character was a bit more drastic, but maybe it was just different clothing or something, different skills, and athletics possibly could also change that. Now, another thing I learned during the live stream Usually I would bash down these fences if I didn't have a pair of bolt cutters, which are kind of hard to find, certainly in a world of no hope. But if you have a hacksaw, you can just activate it like you would your hammer if you're going to try and pry some boards off a door. But with the hacksaw, of course, you can cut metal or saw down barrel, which I assume is referring to like the barrel of a shotgun. But we're just cutting metal. Oh yeah, you get the wonderful sound effect there, which is actually a sound effect I'd never heard before. But now we just opened up all access here. So everything, like I said, the doors have all been knocked down. Let's start checking stuff. We've got, ooh, a power drill. Wait, I'll definitely pick that up. We might as well start looting, even if it's like extra tools. That way I can keep one set of tools on the Choco truck and maybe drop another set off back at home, so we'll always be prepared. Cell phone, long filthy rope, that's interesting, but no. Alright, of course, no hope means there's not going to be a lot in some of these buildings, but this could be a really interesting one here. Oh, the door is locked, so let me grab a baton real quick and we'll smash that down. I'll take the flu shot. Battery chart, we'll take the unread memory card. Probably dig into that later on, but there's plenty of zombie corpses here for cops. In fact, I haven't gone through any of these at all. There's probably going to be some weapons, some firearms on these guys too. I'm now looking for that kind of baton. The baton I want. Look, there we go, AR-15 right there. Alright, I'll just grab one of these expandable batons. That'll work. And let me bash down this door real quick. Okay, here we go. So I've taken down the door. We've got our spear equipped. We're not in the best fighting strength right now. He's tired of his mind. His mind is tired. Yeah, focus isn't great. We need to go light a fire, but we're just going to come down here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen... Oh, there's like nothing here. Wow. Literally no loot today. Damn, that's actually... kind of unfortunate, because there can usually be some really seriously good loot, medical stuff down in these places. But also, like I said, I've been informed that there can potentially be hidden stuff. So let's grab that. Alright, no. Just want to check all the walls behind these lockers. So I'm grabbing them, moving them, and just examining the wall. Okay, grab this one here. That should do it. Unfortunately, no doors. I've definitely found secret doors in mansions before. Never in a prison, but again, I've been told there can be secret underground labs, and I don't doubt it. I seriously don't doubt it. Cataclysm is full of surprises in more ways than one. So we do have access to the kitchen here and the pantry, most importantly. Let's just start taking a look. Okay, nothing interesting there. So I'm going to flash through some of these really quickly. But anything interesting pops up. I'm also going to start collecting gallon jugs. And I'm probably going to go ahead and unload that right now. Gallon jug of bleach. Yeah, we don't need the bleach. But what I want is the jug for some fishing traps. I think once we finally come back to our main prison home, we do have good access to the waterfront down there. It's the river itself is just below our prison if we take a look at it. Yeah, right there. So you can see it's a little bit of a walk, but it certainly doesn't take much time for Neil to get there. And we could start setting up a bunch of fishing traps, maybe even do some active fishing. That could be a fun way to start preserving lots of good food. Pickled veg. Oh, and look at that, another gallon jug. That's probably, I think you need 4 gallon jugs for a fish trap. And then there, oh, wet cat food. Beautiful. Nice, we can tame a cat. It's funny how they have cat food in a prison. But, yeah, you know, it's part of a rehabilitation program, possibly. So that coffee syrup was no good, for us at least. But we're definitely going to take all this and put it in the taco truck. Wow. I feel a little bit better now. We didn't have much in the way of medicine, but the food was good for obviously a no hope run. Let's see. Nope, nothing on that guy. I think I'm going to do a zone after we search a few specific locations. Yeah, let's come over here. just to police up all the corpses, and then we'll be able to look at the weapons and any good riot armor. Alright, let's see. Okay, good. There's no zombie cops in here. These areas are usually pretty packed with zombie cops. Okay, we got more gallon jugs. Did I miss one? Yeah, there's another one. Alright, I'm going to dump these out, but I'll do that later. Fresh yogurt. Yeah, we need to get some of this put away into our freezer. Oh, that reminds me, I hope the battery's not dead out there. It shouldn't be. I've got so many batteries. Not enough solar panels, though, I will say that. So, oh, we've got the library to check here. And then that's pretty much it. Well, no, that's not true. I'm sorry, I lied. I forgot. There's one actual spot, the most important. Dang it. No good books, really. Yeah, these corpses in here I haven't checked, but they're prisoner corpses, so, like, the best you'll find is, like, a glass shank and maybe a novel. You know, rarely anything on the prisoners. I probably should check them, but, yeah, we've got more important things to do, like check the armory. So, this, again, another spot that's usually, oh, look at that. Yeah, this place is usually pretty packed with zombie cops, but it's worth it. 2 tear gas grenades, that's huge. Those are going to get favorited. 30 round magazine, okay. Bunch of ammo boxes. Let's wield this, store my spear. Because this all is coming back with us. Okay, looks like they destroyed the place pretty good too. Not a big deal. It's just hard to tell which one's got loot in it. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got tear gas face mask replacements. See, up there's the gas mask right there. Ammo boxes are just empty. We've got 1 Glock magazine, which is good. We actually need that for a combat pistol. What's this? A Tonfa. Okay. I think I will take the Tonfa. Can't. Why am I so... Oh, we're just overweight. Okay, well, that's something we can deal with, especially with our little taco truck. Another tear gas grenade, yes. So that's actually a huge score. Now, usually there's never any loot in the visitors area. But plenty of corpses here to check still. Let's look at our taco truck real quick. Where did I park it? All right. Got to get him a little closer, but I just want to see his batteries. 55%. That's not bad at all. See? The taco truck's doing fine. So I'm going to sort through a bit of this loot, mainly just drop it here in these boxes, and move the truck a little closer, see what else we can do. But we're about to move on again. I think it's worth checking Staunton. If we get up there and see the layout, there's a library up there. Definitely on the lookout for that. Of course, any crystal structures are going to demand immediate investigation. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. I was wrong. I was wrong. There are things worthwhile on some of these prisoner corpses. We've got a book, Fencing, Skills, Tactics, and Training. So that is definitely a must. I'm just going through here, checking every last corpse. I didn't do any kind of zoning. I was just like, why not? Take a little bit of time. Oh, Kevlar to harness for a dog. That's kind of awesome, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. We'll wash that up. I mean, we've got the wet cat food. There we go. Trapper's Life. Yeah. You know, this is actually inspiring me to maybe go open up those cell blocks, because there's prisoners in there. A couple of books that you can see sitting like in the prisoners' rooms, but let's just go over here. Maybe we can unlock this in a couple of tries. It's a little bit annoying lock picking, but once you do get up there, it doesn't take long, typically. There we go. Door swings open. Now we should be careful. There can always be a zombie lingering, maybe that wasn't in line of sight. So I'll just grab my spear here. But yeah, let's check these. Okay, we got Outdoor Adventures. That's one we've already got. That's what's in yellow. The dude was carrying a steak knife, too. I'm sure that wasn't sanctioned by the guards. Okay. Crime novel. I will take the blanket. They're handy. I like having several blankets just kind of spread around in the taco truck in case we want to pass out at some point. Now, yeah, we can see it's a spy novel, so I don't need to pop open the door for that. Same here. What are we looking at? Horror novel. Not interested in novels. We've got plenty of recreation activities, but I guess we can go upstairs. Now up here, the only ones I've cleared were these corpses, which I did search pretty much. Wait, look. Ooh, we'll take that. Alright, so let's open her up. Dang, look at that. Neil's good. Neil is good. Not gonna lie. I shouldn't... Ooh, Trapper's Life. Yeah. That's a duplicate, isn't it? Actually, we just picked one of those up. Yeah. Alright, we'll drop that. But no worries. Pillows are good too. What is this? What is this? Soap. Nah. Oh, electric blankets. Yeah, definitely want that. Can actually hook that up to a little battery. Okay. The books are really, really important. Especially some of the more obscure ones. Like I would consider maybe fencing to be obscure. Martial arts books would be cool. But some of the more obscure, like crafting too. Maybe applied sciences, things like that. But anyway, man, oh man, we're pretty much done here. I think some of these guys haven't been searched. Oh yeah. Definitely want all that. I've got plenty of tear grass sprayers, plus that one's pretty empty. Same thing with like holsters. I've got my fair share of holsters back at home. Okay. Always looking in the wallets for any kind of ID cards. They can be extremely valuable. A little bit of caffeinated chewing gum's good. Alright. No, I think I will go ahead and take this one that's almost totally full. Well, there we go. There might be one or two corpses I haven't quite searched yet, but I'll do one single sweep, and then I promise we're getting the heck out of here. Oh, but that's a lie, actually. I did notice the two vehicles over here. There we go. So I put the taco truck right up here by him. I might do just a little bit of addition, like add a metal tank, and maybe if we can get our hands on a water spigot from one of the bathrooms, we can set up like a water dispenser in the truck. That might be cool. And I was also looking at this thing, seeing if any of the steel plating, some of it is intact, it's damaged, but there's none of it that's like in perfect shape. So I was thinking maybe we could take some of that off and try and put it on the truck. But, you know, it's just boring crafting stuff essentially with the cars. So I might do that off screen. But, of course, I will definitely show you whatever results we get, especially if it's an armored taco truck. You can bet on that. Undoubtedly, Neil is the longest lived character I've ever had because I am seeing new zombies left and right. We are currently looking at a webbed zombie, which I think is an evolution of the swimmer zombie. Doesn't sound like something I want to get next to, but again, it's not as dangerous as that necromancer. At least it's not labeled as dangerous. So, for one thing, we are going to snap a photo of it. Neil is still keeping up with his camera. Unfortunately, there are just some situations where it's way too dangerous for us to take a picture, even though that... we definitely feel that call. But so let's wield our spear here. I think we'll try and take this one out. Hopefully we don't get swamped. I'll just drop the backpack, keep the rifle on us. Torso encumbrance is still pretty bad, but if we get into a really bad situation, we'll at least have a firearm. And the taco truck is still running. Let's just look at this one. Is it injured? It's a little bit injured, but nothing significant. Okay, pretty weak. But again, I suspect if we had gotten grabbed, potentially, that could have been very disastrous. But, alright, we got some more here to clear, but we are, of course, at a sugar factory. Alright. Where's the corpse? Oh, there we go. Handheld game systems, I can never resist those. So let's go ahead and peek our way in here. Oh boy, we got a zombie runner too. We'll lead them through the windows, because when they break these windows, it actually gives us a moment. Definitely it's a landscape encumbrance. Okay, they got a hit on me. Well, they grabbed me. There we go. Neil's getting pretty good. We'll check his piercing weapons here shortly after this. Let's see, piercing's up to 4. I think it just must have leveled up just recently. Awesome. Let's check these guys real quick. Now, I just recently learned, too, in another live stream, that if you put a smartphone case on your smartphone, then it will actually make it waterproof, or at least water resistant. Narrow spectrum antibiotics, that's a pretty big find right there. Those could potentially save our life at some point if we get into a real bad situation with an infection. Alright, let's carefully... Of course, I do have some flashlights, but we should probably put one on for this back room. I've seen bad stuff back here. I've actually seen wasps in the back room of a sugar factory like this. It might have just been a coincidence because there was a wasp nest nearby, but yeah, I've seen it happen. Thermometer. These are probably all empty. Yep. Now this might be a gold mine. Look at that maple syrup and all these. Yeah, I might take the time to go ahead and combine these, put them in one barrel, and then lift that barrel up and take it back to the truck. I have a feeling that could probably trade for quite a bit, that maple syrup, if we divvied it out in bottles. Yeah, once we find some decent NPCs. Also, I'm going to go ahead and grab this thing too, this wooden stepladder. That's coming with me as well. I've found that stepladders can make getting up and down on roofs a lot easier. So we'll grab that and the sugar, or I'm sorry, the syrup. Let's just real quick check the kitchen. These kitchens can sometimes have some good stuff in them. Got a couple of books up there. Okay. We got another gallon jug. Nice, rotten eggs, 2-gallon jugs. Yeah, we'll come back and get this with maple syrup. So what do we got? Family cookbook. And another one. Okay, so it's another good little looting spot. Not a huge amount, but definitely worth making a stop for it. Oh boy, well, we're in a little bit of a dilemma here, but there's some good news, a little bit of a silver lining. So we're just right below the sugar factory there, and this stupid log right here is blocking me. I can't maneuver my truck through this gap between this car right here and the log, so I'm burning the log. We're gonna have to sit here and read, but that's okay. It's afternoon. We could probably just park it and camp here for the night, read books and stuff. But check this out, we just made a major discovery. Oh, what's that? A solar suitcase, folks. So I'm not 100% sure if we can actually install a solar suitcase onto our truck, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and activate it. So we deploy that. Now, if I were to take it down, okay, good. It is still in solar panel form. It says it's a solar suitcase. Maybe we can deploy it. Let me just look, because I don't have any of the tools out here. But if we were to say install here, let's just look up solar. I don't think so, because you can see the components required are still red. Shoot. Well, at least we're definitely taking it. And what that means, at least, is that we're going to have some backup. You know, in other words, I won't have to necessarily take off the solar panel on my roof if we need to recharge a battery. Like if the truck dies again, the dang refrigerator sucks all the juice. But I'm actually getting a little bit full back here, believe it or not. Yeah, okay, so that's full. Or we dropped it here. That one's not quite full. But we've got so much stuff in here now, guys. Tons. Really good oxygen tanks and just random stuff. But I even dropped a wheel in this one. Gotta have a backup spare wheel. I might be able to actually attach that to the vehicle, though, so it doesn't, you know, take up room. I don't know. We'll see. But another thing I was kind of wanting to do was install a chair back here. We have a little workbench right here in the taco truck. That's what this is. And I presume it gives us like a little bonus, you know, to crafting. But a chair would be great if we could sit in it and sleep in it. So let's examine this vehicle. What kind of seats have it does it have? Reclining leather bucket seat. That's what we want. Yep. There might be better seats, but this one has a nice high storage, and the fact that it's reclining leather sounds pretty good too. Let's see, can we pop it out? Okay, we got to take the seatbelt, but I think we're good to go. Whoops. Okay, now this is a good project for the afternoon here. Oh, and look at the storage batteries on this car. Obviously, they're empty too, but I just noticed the size. Let's go. Alright, I'm taking these too. Not too shabby. So, yeah, we'll spend a little bit of time here just installing some new stuff onto the taco truck, at least until that stupid log up there burns away. Alright, well, we're on the road again. I made it past that little road bump, so to speak. Unfortunately, I didn't get to put the seat in the taco truck. It won't let me put it in the middle aisle for whatever reason. I think we're going to need to take out like the floorboard first, but I didn't bother with it. I just wanted to hit the road. In fact, I decided to head over, well, ultimately I decided to return to our prison home. So I was going to stop off, make that the next cut, to go right to it for you guys. But actually a couple things occurred to me. Number one, we've got a body that we still need to bury. That's just right down here, and I do really want to deal with that. Put Mason to rest. I think it's only the right thing to do. And again, if you don't know who Mason is, you're just tuning in, check out the linked playlist in the description. You're gonna have to watch a few episodes to get caught up. But anyway, so I also decided to stop off here because we noted this has some safe cows. We're gonna have to be careful though and double check, but there's also a quad bike here, which is really interesting. I might want to try and repair this at some point, but if we can butcher up a couple of cows, throw that in the old freezer, then that would definitely be worth all this battery power we're putting into this thing, because it's still draining, even though we're driving it around. Yeah, that battery is depleting pretty steadily. So solar panels are still high priority, but then I noticed this boy. I think I'm actually going to shut it down right now, so we're not wasting gasoline. But we are a little bit thirsty. Let's see, does he have any water on him? We've got tons of water in the truck, actually. Yeah, there's dry duffel bag in the front seat with water in it. Alright, so this thing, I was thinking this is just an excavator, but I was like, maybe it has some interesting stuff. I just took a floodlight off of it, which we'll put on the truck. Also, this board right here. Oh, you know what? My backpack is in the front seat. Let me wear that real quick. I thought it was in the front seat. Oh no. It might have dropped onto the ground back at the, because when I was changing out the seats and stuff, I think it was in the front seat. Oh crap, guys. I'm going to have to backtrack. Where was that? It might have been all the way back up here at the prison is where I swapped out the seats. Yep, I think that might be what happened, because I replaced this seat here with a reclining bucket leather instead of putting it in the middle. You know, I placed it here, and I didn't take the stuff out of it. Some of the items went into my inventory, but our backpack, I think, is still sitting on the ground back there. Oh my god, at least I remember that beforehand. Well, I'm still going to go ahead and grab the floodlight. We'll come back to this thing too, because I'm going to return to this farm. But oh my gosh, that backpack has, I think I'd rather lose the taco truck than the backpack. No, that's a tough call, but we are going back. Okay, well, I had to turn all the way around because it wasn't at the prison, but there it is, right in front of the sugar factory. You can see the old chair. Yep, I even left one of my canteens there, and a large tactical backpack with 41 items in it. Whew, man. Thank goodness nobody came across that. I don't think that's really even possible, but we are going to wheel this thing around because we're not sticking around. The plan does not change, despite my forgetfulness. Well, it wasn't really forgetting. I just should have taken everything out for sure, but you know, you learn something every time you play this game. One of the great things about it, it's got an extreme learning curve. I always say that, but the rewards are definitely just as extreme in terms of satisfaction and the enjoyment and the just discovery. Okay, so we'll grab that. I think we do want our little canteen. I like having plenty of water sources right up front next to Neil, so you can just take a sip on them as we drive. Now notice his focus is doing great. What's his mood look like? We need to start a fire. That's easy said and done. There we go. AF, boom, fire started. He's feeling good. Oh, it says we need to light more. We can do that. As long as the trees aren't neighboring too many other burnable objects, we're good. Alright, so we are trying to stay as slim as possible. Yeah, I think actually all this stuff I'm carrying came from the front seat. So there's our wolf suit. We got our Santa dress. Very nice. There's our old... Yep, nice. Alright, so we're back in it. Let's check. Yep, we've got all our tools. There's the hacksaw that we were just looking for. Wonderful, wonderful. Alright, time to start it back up here. Grab the controls. Let's go ahead and pop on the music too. A little stereo action. Yeah, baby. Alright, and I will see you guys at the dairy farm, where hopefully we can safely take out a few cows and put them in the freezer. Alright, we are back at the farm. Now you may notice there's a little bit of damage to the old taco truck. So it was a pretty clear run back and forth there, but there was one zombie dog along the route which I hit a couple of times, and there's a few sections of this vehicle that are pretty badly damaged. The frame, the doors almost smashed on that side. One of our windshields is completely broken out. So I did stop at that little excavator, picked up some of the reinforced glass from its windshields. One of them's in perfect condition too. The other one's a little damaged, but it's still better than ours. So we're going to get to that later. I think I want to take advantage of the daylight here, and we're just moving around. So I've had trouble with cows before. There aren't zombie cows, just regular cows like these. Can be pretty aggressive if you get near their calves. Do not go near the calves. That's what I learned, a hard lesson. In fact, when we go pay our respects to Mason finally, that was the main cause of his death in a way. Indirect cause, I should say. Alright, so yeah, I didn't see a single zombie cow. Plenty of regular ones, though. I'd love to be able to take these guys out without any risk to us. So we're going to turn this off. Let's turn off the stereo so we're not killing our batteries. How we doing here? I think we're okay to turn off the freezer for a couple hours, as long as we turn it back on, especially once we get this beef in here. But we're going to have to kill them, butcher them. We'll probably hopefully do like 2 cows worth. That would be amazing. And of course, we've got a refrigerator on here too, which can definitely extend the life of any foods, but more battery. It's just going to take more and more batteries. But again, we're headed ultimately back to our prison home, where we've got a solar panel. We're going to set up this other solar suitcase, so we'll be good. Alright, here's what we need to do. Let's take a look at our weapons. I think since I've got so many AR-15s, that's probably going to be our best bet. But let's take off our tactical backpack, and we will drop it here in the seat. Very good. Now, if I just come back here, let's do our advanced inventory management. So for this left panel, I'm selected here. I'm going to hit Shift and A. That brings up everything around me. Now, if I just search that, we'll say AR. 15? No, probably need the dash in there. There they are. Okay, so that's all the ARs in a 9 square radius around me. Such as 9. Yeah, 10. Anyway, so then we hit enter. Let's come over to the second panel on the right. Now this is set to just some random vehicle spot with some batteries in it, but I'm going to hit I to turn it over to our inventory. And boom, we'll just... Oh, I have no space for it. Are you kidding? Oh, it's because we're squeezed in here. Darn it. Well, in that case, there's another way we can do it. Let's hit where. because I do have a couple of AR-15s that should have straps. Look at this, we got an M24 rifle too. This thing's like a sniper rifle. Man, oh man, maybe we should use that, huh? Alright, we'll use that. We'll see how this goes. Let's close it up. M24, there it is. There it is. Let's wield it. Well, we might need to get up to the roof. That's what I was kind of thinking. There is a downspout, but you know what? That's why we took the step ladders. So let me grab that real quick. I think it was here. There we go. I've got it. And I also realized I have two of them. So at some point, yeah, I forgot about that. We grabbed a different one, but that's okay. Having multiples is not a bad thing. I might leave it here too, because we can come back to this spot for more and more cows, you know. So let's go ahead and just deploy it right next to the side. I think we go to activate it. Yeah, we activate it, and then we can just literally step up onto it. Almost no chance of just slipping and falling, getting up and down. I don't want to say there's zero chance of it, but it's less. It's definitely less. All right. Well, unfortunately, no solar panels. Oh, look, there's that quad bike too. Let's go check that out before we start shooting, huh? Yeah, climb down the wooden step ladder. Boom. No risk. Look at this. Oh, I want this thing. How cool would this be? Tooling around on this. So what do we need here? Brand new tank and a battery. A motorbike battery. Shoot. We can get this thing going. Okay. So the engine is in great shape. Car horn works. Controls are good. There's a little box on the back. We got 20-inch off-road wheels. Not in the best condition, but still. Oh, yeah. Did I remember this one? I think we have. I just forgot about it. Yeah. The bicycle's not much of interest to me. Bikes are fun. And honestly, if you're new to the game and new to driving, I would suggest, of course, don't play on No Hope, because you'll never find a good bicycle. You have to build one from scratch. But that is how I learned driving in this game, was through a bicycle. It's good. It's maneuverable. You're not going to kill yourself if you get into an accident, you know, because you're only going like 5 miles an hour. But anyway, let's get to the business here. So we're climbing up again. There we go. Now, we're definitely going to win a wield. There we go. I wonder if we can, like, activate... I was thinking maybe a scope or something to increase our accuracy, but hopefully it's just applied, considering this gun. So there we go. We've got ourselves a target right there. Let's do this. Let's take a shot at him. I'm going to snap to target. There we go. So that's the best way I've found to actually shoot at a lower elevation. And we'll go for the precise aim. I'm just going to hit P. Takes over 1,000 moves, but that's okay. We're not fighting anything hostile. Not yet. Nice. That was pretty loud. Watch your ears, guys. In fact, I should have put these earplugs in. Yep. That's okay. So let's take a look at the cow now. Oh, it is hostile. Oh, it's almost dead. In fact, we might not even need to do anything. I'm just going to turn off the safe mode for a second. I mean, it can't climb the roof, can it? What if it got up here? Let's see. I might be able to peek down below there. Okay, there it is. Let's take a look at it again. We're right on the edge. It's definitely dead. It's definitely dead. So, I mean, not quite yet, but... Oh, where'd it go? I think I might have dropped. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the body. It's right below us. It is now dead. It does need to be smashed, of course, according to the No Hope rules. Organics, things which aren't already zombies, have that virus or whatever causes zombification inside of them, so we've got to pulp that, but then we can just safely butcher it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that stepladder here. That's fine. Whew, that rifle did the trick too, and I'm glad, because we don't have a lot of bullets for it, but I think this is a good use. Failing finding some sort of like boss or something. Yeah. This is going to keep us fed for a long period of time. I'm a little bit nervous. Can we sneak it inside? Yeah, I'd rather not butcher it right here. I think this door over here was unlocked. Yeah. So if I just pop up... We've searched this building, as far as I recall. Yeah. Okay. I'll open that. Let's see. We should be able to move it through the window using the advanced inventory management, because I can't haul it, and I'm probably can't pick it up. But if we do this one again... So here... We want to clear our search from previously. There's the corpse. And now over here, we set it just on the floor to the east, right there. And let's come back to this. Boom. I think that one took a few minutes probably, just because of the size of the animal. But we close it up. We're good to go. Actually, we'll open that. We're probably safe. And I'm going to put away the rifle. Let's just wear the strap. Nice. Time to butcher it up. Here we go, cow. 4 hours for a full butchery. Let's do it. Oh, for an animal this size, we actually do need all the stuff listed. Shoot. Well, looks like we're doing a quick butchery then. Yeah, that's going to be a bit wasteful, I believe. I've never actually fully butchered an animal this size and strung it up and then had the table going and stuff, but there's refuse. I mean, I have a feeling... Oh, yeah. We're still getting a ton of stuff here. Look at this. 133 chunks of meat and fat. Right there. That's huge. There's some scraps. Potentially use that for, like, fish bait, maybe. The sinew is huge. I've never actually tried to turn rawhide into leathers. I don't know the process for that in this game, but it might be interesting to try it. And also the bones can be helpful too. But anyway, let me go ahead and grab as much of this as I can and start loading it on to the old taco truck. Okay, well, interesting thing has happened, I think. We have arrived at the site of, Mason's death. This is it. Of course, as I said, I came back. I was going to go ahead and build the coffin, get everything ready, but I noticed Wanda Crumb is here. College kids, too. The college kids we already knew about, but I think there's another NPC here. I don't think she's hostile. I don't know, though. Let's just keep the engine running. Turn off the stereo. Trying to keep the fridge off for a little while I was driving, trying to charge the batteries. I'll turn it back on. Let's let go of controls. Now let me see here. Okay, I've got my AR-15 on me. We're fine. Just want to make sure we've got something. Okay. Let's go investigate. She's maybe come to claim the beef here, but this is all our stuff. So here is what was once Mason's body. I don't think he's here anymore. I guess maybe did he decompose fully? Wouldn't there be like bones here too then? I'm not sure about that. Yeah, this is definitely the spot of his demise. His hat is here. His backpack. Huh. Well, I certainly didn't bury him off camera. I intended to, but I never did. This is the site of the shootout. Yeah, so she's down here. Let's be careful. Okay. She's definitely armed, aware of my presence, wants to talk. Says she's neutral. Alright, let's go talk to her. Not putting away the weapon just yet. Whoa. Another survivor. What? Already we can offer her to travel. I have a job. Tell me about it. Cattails, source of jelly that works as anesthetic and analgesic. Something like this is likely to be helpful. Take this bag, collect 80 cattail stalks, bring them back to me. I'll show you how to harvest a jelly. We might already know it, but I'm definitely doing this. Okay. Any advice? Freshwater and swamps. Okay. Let's see if she'll trade with us. Nice. Oh, she'll trade away her Stanig 30 round. Maybe at some point. And the M4 carbine. Not bad. Well, that's the pricey weapon right there for sure. I mean, we've definitely got enough stuff in our taco truck, right? Let's go ahead and wear the duffel bag for now. Yeah, well, I'll go ahead and complete the quest first. She's probably safe here as long as she doesn't get near any of the cows. Where are the cows? What's this down here? Oh, these are the side of the zombies. You know what? Yeah, then the corpses have just deteriorated is essentially what's happened. Decomposed. Where are the cows? You know, I was actually thinking I might butcher one of these guys up. Oh, snap. I forgot about the Migo. You know what? It's almost dead, though. Look at that. It does see me, so this could be a problem, but let's see if we can lure it in over here where What's-Her-Face is at. It's trying to come at me. Hold on, let's take a shot at it. I think we missed. That time we hit it for 6 damage. Okay. Let's keep moving. It is definitely almost dead. I've killed Amigo only once, and believe it or not, it was in my very first playthrough ever, because I built a character who was just an absolute badass fencer, essentially. And it was fun. It was certainly fun. Alright, he's getting pretty close. So she's right there. Let's pull him in. Is she gonna shoot it? Yep, she just took a shot at him. I thought we had our earplugs in. Can't use the earplugs there. What? Oh, she's missing it. Oh, she nailed it. Good, good. Keep it up. Nice. Good job. What's her name? Wanda? Yeah, Wanda Crumb. I guess we call her Crumb. Good job, Crumb. Man, well, I guess we didn't truly get the kill there, did we? Should we... Let's do this. Let's dissect it. Yes. That's going to be huge because we can potentially learn like some of the intricacies of its anatomy, determine a weak point or two. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, we carefully record the creature's vulnerabilities. Not too bad. So, is this any good to eat? Odd odor and strange texture. It would not be advisable to try to eat it. Migo bones. Strong, springy, somewhat cartilage, but a bit stiffer. It's also deep green. Might possibly serve as a scaffolding roll like bone. You know what? I'm taking this stuff. We're going to put this in our freezer. It sounds grotesque, but hey, we just, you know, butchered up a cow. What's wrong with that? Oh my gosh, guys. What an incredible finish for today's episode. I think that's super exciting. Definitely going to try and get... Oh, yeah, there's swamps down here. Well, I'll head down there. Maybe we can do the boring collecting off screen so you guys don't have to sit through that. But, of course, if anything pops up out of the swamp, we'll start the episode with that one. But otherwise, hopefully we can start the next episode with a quest completion and potentially a new NPC. Trust me, I'm going to try and treat her a lot better than the last one. Rest his soul, Mr. Mason. Apparently, there's no need for a burial anymore, which is good, but it's also kind of sad. Anyway, guys, thank you once again for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching the video, everybody. I just want to take a moment to recognize my Patreons. As you can see, I've put their names in gold because they are, in fact, more precious than that shiny metal. Now, I'd like to take a moment to invite you to also support the channel for as little as $2, $5, or $10. You gain access to all my content early and ad-free over on Patreon, as well as a private Discord server with me and my other Patreons where we do some giveaways and have great conversations. But once again, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one.